Welcome to the video. Manchester City this time, not Club Brugge. Yes, Manchester City. Our next game is against Fulham, but before I talk about that, 4 goals by Erling Haaland. Not bad for a League 2 striker, is it? Anyone, genuinely anyone, who says that Erling Haaland is a League 2 striker, you don't know ball, mate. Because Erling Haaland, yeah, his passing is world class. People don't seem to rate his passing because they don't watch him play enough. People don't rate his dribbling because it doesn't look majestic. Ibrahimovic did not look majestic when he was dribbling. That's just how tall players just look weird when they dribble. That's just how it is. They don't look majestic, they look weird. As long as you can dribble past your man, it doesn't matter. And Haaland's hold-up play is the best in the Premier League. Harry Kane is better, but Harry Kane isn't in the Premier League anymore. So in the Premier League, Haaland's hold-up play is the best. Haaland's passing is not the best in the Premier League by a long shot, but if it's not world class, it's at very least close to that level. His goal scoring is the best in the world. Okay, he had a difficult period after getting an injury for 2 months. It happens when players get injured. Look at him now. He got rested, scores every chance he gets. So, you're gonna have poor periods after injury, especially if you don't get rested. That's just gonna happen. Every striker has that. Lionel Messi had that. I've been watching football since 2006. I've seen Messi had periods, although they were very short. I've seen Messi had periods where he just can't get the ball into the net. Happens to every player. Happens to Messi at PSG. So, it just happens. People want to talk about, Erling Haaland, all he does is score the goals. No, that's not true. That's what he did last season. Did you stop watching football at the end of last season? Because this season he has been involved in a lot of build-up play. But people don't want to talk about that. And he has been very good at build-up play, and he has the highest passing accuracy of any City player. Or not passing accuracy, crossing accuracy. He has like 4 crosses, I think, so it's a small sample size, but still. He has a great crossing accuracy for the few crosses he does put in. Anyhow, that's beside the point. On to the future. Wolves is done. Fulham, Tottenham, West Ham, I think, and Manchester United. Those are our 4 last opponents. Of course, Manchester United is FA Cup final. Let's talk about Fulham. Fulham is gonna be a difficult opponent, but we should get past them. We should get past Fulham, and we play Fulham the day before Arsenal play Manchester United. And now, this Manchester United team, it's not good. Let's be honest. If we beat Fulham, which I think we will, that will put pressure on Arsenal. Last season we saw what happens when you put Arsenal under pressure. They crumble. Manchester United still has to play for the Europa League. Manchester United still has something to play for. And Manchester United is having to pick between Arsenal and Manchester City. Tottenham doesn't have that problem. Tottenham does not care about Manchester City. They hate Arsenal, they don't care about Manchester City. Manchester United hate both Man City and Arsenal. If they have something left to play for, they will play, regardless who they're up against. If they can deny City the title, they will be happy. If they can deny Arsenal the title, they will be happy. They will show up against Arsenal. It is at Old Trafford. Arsenal have only won twice at Old Trafford in Premier League era. Twice. Is it Premier League era or is it last 20 years? I can't remember. Whatever. They've only won twice in like 20 years at Old Trafford. That's not a good record. No one is talking about that for some reason. Anyhow, Manchester United might cause Arsenal to drop points. Might. But that's not where the league is going to be decided, I think, because realistically, Manchester City and Arsenal are both beating their opponents. So let's talk about Tottenham, the big game that is very obvious to talk about for everyone. Tottenham, it's not good. Let's be straight with it. Tottenham, you play one long ball over the top, you score. Erling Haaland is fit right now. Kevin De Bruyne is fit right now. Kevin De Bruyne is the one who plays long balls in our team, who was not available the last time we played Tottenham. If they press as high as they usually do, if they attack as much as they usually do, we are cooking them. We are absolutely cooking them. We will score 5 past them if they play that way. And if they don't play that way, and if they try to defend in a low block, De Bruyne is back. And they are not the usual Tottenham team. They are not as good at defending as other Tottenham teams have been. We will score. No matter what Tottenham do, we will score. Because Tottenham just isn't set up right. And you can't expect them to, in 1 or 2 weeks, change the entire way they set up and be good at it. It takes time for players to adjust to new systems. A month, maybe 2 months. That's the time that players need. 2 weeks is not enough. These Tottenham players will not be defending as deeply as they used to. They will be pushing up high, and when you push up high against Manchester City, you lose. And you can't compare it to Arsenal, who sets in a deep block against us, because Arsenal is a way better team than Tottenham. So, no, I don't believe in this cursed nonsense about Tottenham or City never scored at Tottenham's new stadium. I'll call it White Hart Lane because that's what I grew up with. We have scored at the new White Hart Lane. In the FA Cup, we have never had an important game that decided the title for us at White Hart Lane. Look it up. Every single title that we won or that we lost, White Hart Lane was not in our run-in fixtures. This is the first time that White Hart Lane is really in our running. If we change every single game that we lost or dropped points against Tottenham to a win, it doesn't change anything. It's really nothing. We gain nothing from that. Because it has never been important to us. Now it is important. Tottenham are not the usual Tottenham. They are trash. And they will probably let us win because they don't want Arsenal to win the title. I think we're beating Tottenham. If the title really comes down to that Tottenham game, Arsenal fans need to stop praying. Because Arsenal fans need to hope on Fulham. Fulham is a far bigger threat for Manchester City than Tottenham. Because Fulham, Bernd Leno is the most underrated goalkeeper in the world. Bernd Leno is a world-class goalkeeper. He will make a lot of saves. Fulham can counter-attack, and City is of course vulnerable on the counter. And they will try to score from a shitty counter. They just will. And if they do, then we're in trouble. I still think we're getting past Fulham. I am wholly convinced we get past Tottenham. And West Ham, they always do us favours. They might as well start celebrating with us when we win titles, because how many times have you won a title against West Ham? I don't know. They might as well start celebrating with us. We'll invite them to what do you call it in English? Honorary champion. We'll give them shirts like that. Honorary champion. They can celebrate with us. We will give them bronze medals. They should just start celebrating with us. Yeah. So we probably win against West Ham. That's probably the title done for us. 4 times in a row. No one else has done that. Now, I want you all to go back to Bundesliga. Imagine the Bundesliga before Pep Guardiola. No one had ever done a 4-beat in the Bundesliga or in German football. German football was considered to be the most competitive in the world at that point. More competitive than the Premier League, more competitive than the Serie A, which was Juventus League at that point, more competitive than La Liga, the most competitive in the world, or at least among the top 5. Pep Guardiola came in, won a second, third and fourth. First ever fourth-peat in German football. What happened after that? Pep left, yeah, but what happened? Bayern München won 11 in a row. 11 in a row. They won 2 trebles, I think. Yes, 2 trebles. They won 2 trebles in that period. They won a bunch of doubles. They won everything in that period, basically, which was just 11 league titles in a row. Now, Pep Guardiola comes to England, has won Manchester City 3 titles in a row, could be winning them a 4th, and might be leaving next season. Now, I'm just saying, for those who are superstitious, might be bad signs on the horizon. Anyhow, FA Cup final, we don't need to talk about that. We are battering Manchester United. Tell me what you think down below in the comments, like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.